The Wave Project is a charity, and we take young people who are struggling with their mental health or who have physical, emotional, behavioural difficulties, or just young people who need a boost of confidence. They need to build up skills such as resilience and self-esteem. So we take a broad spectrum of young people and we offer them a 6-week programme of surf therapy. And during that time we work with them on a one-to-one basis, and we take them in the water. We surf, we bodyboard, we paddleboard, we swim, we dig holes, we play, and we work on building up skills like resilience and self-confidence and self-esteem, skills that are really useful for them to take away with them into the rest of their life.
My name's Tim, and I've been coming to the Wave Project with my daughter for the last year and a half or so. My daughter was referred to the Wave Project because of an issue that she's experiencing, a health condition called FND, which is functional neurological disorder. Ada's only been in a wheelchair for the last 18 months because of a condition with the FND. So she started in limited walking, not being able to be mobile, and it was definitely through this experience, without a doubt, that this is giving her that surge of energy and confidence to start walking again. See that vibrancy coming back into Ada's life, and that sense of something of delight, something of importance, something of connection, something that's giving her a value back, something that's giving her that sense of person that's really kind of starting to thrive again, I think, really. And I think we want to see that in all our children. And I think when you've been on the journey as what we have, and been limited to opportunity, through relationships with other people as well. You know, you want to see your children build relationships with other people, and Ada hasn't had that because she hasn't been to school. Ada's going to possibly get involved with, there's a competition down in Cornwall through Sport England for people with disabilities. Ada loves the paddleboard. She's pretty strong out there, and she gets, get a great sense of fulfilment from that. And there's an opportunity for her to go off and compete with that. So us as a family, it's given us a surge of life again. It's given us that kind of hope, I think, And it's. I think the emotional sense for us, it's been a relief, but it's also been a real value in our lives that I think will continue for duration, forevermore. And it's, you want to be involved with it.
I'm Rue. I started last year at the Wave Project, and I really enjoyed my time here so far. I think I've gotten a lot more confident around strangers and people I don't know since I started. Because Abby will know, when I came to the Wave Project, I was shy. I did not want to talk, but as the weeks went on, I grew more and more comfortable with everything around me.
It's been really nice because she went through a really bad phase of not doing anything, and now she's coming out of herself and willing to do more, and it's just nice to see her smile again. And with a nice community of people down here who are brilliant. They're really caring and they're amazing. The confidence in getting things wrong, like if she falls off, she'll just get back up, and actually going out in social settings, she refused to do it before, and now actually she will do it as long as I'm with her, but she's more willing to do it now, which has made a massive difference to her, and mental health wise it's been brilliant for her. Giving children the chance to get in the water and have fun, because that's what I think is important in life, is having fun, enjoying yourself and being able to express that.
I would describe the Wave Project as a family. In an inconsistent world, the Wave Project has been a consistency. I heard about the Wave Project back in 2015. Chris needed volunteers for the pilot project, and I was at a training centre for sailing and water sports, and I was hooked ever since. The Wave Project, I feel almost guilty for saying it, but I get so much from it as a volunteer as well. Not only the benefits that the kids have from this, I get so much back as well. There's something in the power of being in the water and being in the sea, where as a volunteer, if I've had a rough week, if my day's been stressful or whatever, you come onto the beach and then you're with the kids and you go out in the water and everything just kind of floats away. I think because I know the power that the water has on me, having that on the kids who come here, who they've been through trauma, they've been through bullying, they've having a tough time with whatever it is that they're having. So because I know how it feels for me, that must be 10 times more important for them. And there's been times when it's not even about the surfing, it's about being at the Wave Project, whether it's putting on a wetsuit, diving for sand or jumping over the waves. That in itself is changing their little world for the better, and how can you not love that? And I think that's why I find it so hard to put into words. Everything about the Wave Project is you need to come here and you need to experience it and feel it.
I've always liked the idea of working with young children and working as a kind of a mentor for sort of young people. I've done a little bit of that in the past with my sort of day job, but never really known how to carry it forward. So getting involved in the Wave Project gave me a means to do that. By far my favourite part of the programme is seeing the transition in people who come to the programme from sort of week one, where they might be a little bit daunting, you know, some of them might even struggle just to sort of get in a wetsuit, and then by week 6, when you know they've really kind of built up their confidence, and quite often it's the ones who come to us that are the most shy, who are the ones that at week 6 are moaning that the waves aren't big enough, or they're the ones that we have to sort of drag kicking and screaming back to shore because they don't want the session to finish, because they have gone through such a big change and achieved so much. You know, they get the most out of it. I think you can't help but be inspired by the Wave Project, really. I think everyone who comes either attends the programme or of volunteers, or even some, the parents come along. I think when you see it actually working, and you see the results, I think it's pretty inspiring for everyone. We've had we've had people who have come and completed the programme themselves, who've then gone on to volunteer, and some of them have even taken it a step further and gone on to become sort of surf coaches, coast steering guides, and actually managed to turn it into a job for themselves. So I think it's fantastic.
We've seen a lot of young people who have benefited greatly, and whose parents and whose teachers talk about how they've become so much more confident and how it's given them a sense of purpose and identity. We provide them with a community that perhaps they haven't found elsewhere, and that has really helped them to sort of develop personally and become much more resilient and self-confident, which is amazing.